My name's Kerry Simonson, and I have a Rolex Explorer 2. How, when, and where is a little bit of a story since it's 50 years almost. I was working in downtown Los Angeles at the B of A headquarters, and at lunchtime I'd walk around and peruse some of the shops, and there was a Donovan Siemens watch jewelry store, and I'd go in and look at the watches, and I got attracted to the Rolex watches. And that was in the mid-70s, 73, 75, 78, in that range.
And then why did you choose this particular model?
Well, I had always kind of been an outdoor enthusiast and doing downhill skiing, mountaineering, and triathlons, that sort of thing. And the Explorer 2 aspect of the watch, and I liked the rugged look of it.
Did you actually use the 24-hour function on there, the day-night indicator?
Not really. I wasn't spelunking, which the watch was originally made for cave explorers. But if I was backpacking up in the Sierras and it was pitch dark, I could use it to the illuminated numbers and the 24-hour dial. But I never really used it because I was underground for more than a day or anything like that. So
True.
No, unfortunately, I wasn't that hardcore.
But it's good to know you could have.
Right? Yeah.
Where did you wear this watch? Was it a daily wear? Do you remember wearing it anywhere noteworthy?
At first I wore it to work, and I worked in the B of A office, so it was an office environment. Wore it mostly for that. Later on, as far as the outdoor activity, I realized that the watch was pretty hefty and weighty, and my mantra back then was going light when I was backpacking, so I kind of used the watch more for special occasions and going out to dinner, fine dining, and special events and that sort of thing. And I would wear it going out to restaurants like in Paris, the Tour d'Argent. It's a pretty fancy restaurant. It's been around for 600-700 years. In New York, I went to 11 Madison Park and had an interesting dining experience there. So those kind of things is what I did. And then I really haven't worn it a lot in the last 20 years or so.
What features and details do you like most about this model?
Well, I kind of grew to appreciate the aesthetics of it, and love the dial and the orange arrow on it, and the straight lines like the second hand. It's got a real clean, to me, a real clean line look to it. Besides being a rugged watch with a lot of weight to it, and I do like the fact that the stem has the protection on it.
The crown guards, yeah.
Crown guard.
I see you kept the box and papers, and that wasn't always the standard thing that people did back in the day with watches. Any particular reason you think?
Well, looking back on it, I can't remember a particular reason why I kept all the documentation and everything, other than I thought perhaps down the line, if somebody else got the watch, they may be interested in the history of it. And so maybe in the back of my mind, I decided to keep all of the documentation for that reason. And then the documentation on the purchase receipt is a little different because my last name, 3 generations prior to that, my great-great-great-grandfather shortened the name, and probably a year or two after I bought the watch, changed my name back to the original family name.
Any words you'd like to share to the next owner, next caretaker of this?
Well, it'd be nice if it went to somebody or a family that had it for another 50 years or so, or even longer. So that would be a nice little spot for it to land.
Thank you so much for sharing the story on your Explorer 2 and trusting us to find its next caretaker.
Good luck for both of us.
Yeah.